Earth, our home, and the only place in the universe where we know life exists, but nothing stays the same forever. Today, we will travel forward in time. Past centuries, past millions of years, and far beyond the lifespan of the sun itself. This is the future of Earth. In the coming decades, storms will grow more intense, oceans will rise, and Earth's climate will continue to shift, driven by forces we've set in motion. At night, our cities will glow brighter as civilization expands, creating vast constellations of light visible from space. But our footprint on the planet will become impossible to ignore. Forests will shrink, deserts will grow. The vibrant green and blue tapestry of our world will slowly change its pattern. Humanity, ever the builder, may construct massive megastructures around Earth. Rings of satellites, vast energy collectors, and technologies we can barely imagine today. Our ambition will reach into orbit and beyond, shaping the space around our planet. Yet nature always has the final word. Deep beneath our feet, a supervolcano may be building pressure, an eruption capable of altering the climate for decades. And in the heart of our planet, the molten iron core will continue its slow dance. One day, Earth's magnetic field will flip, swapping north and south. This geomagnetic reversal will temporarily weaken our shield against cosmic radiation, changing how the planet protects itself and everything on it. Tens of thousands of years from now, a new ice age may begin. It's a natural cycle, a slow, cold breath that the planet takes every 100,000 years or so. Glaciers will advance from the poles and vast ice sheets will expand, carving new landscapes across the continents. Our cities, the monuments of our civilization, will crumble under the immense pressure of the ice, or the relentless power of time. Nature reclaims everything. Vines will shatter skyscrapers, and forests will swallow our highways. Over hundreds of thousands of years, the very ground beneath our feet will continue its journey. The continents, floating on a sea of magma, will drift closer together. A new supercontinent, the likes of which hasn't been seen for millions of years, will begin to form, stitching the landmasses into a single giant puzzle piece. Through all this, the solar system remains remarkably stable. Though the dance of asteroids and comets is never truly predictable. A rogue asteroid may pass dangerously close, a stark reminder of the cosmic shooting gallery we inhabit. Millions of years pass. Earth's surface is reshaped again and again. It's a world utterly alien to us. New mountain ranges rise, folding and buckling under continental collisions. Coastlines sink and shift, flooding ancient plains and revealing new land. A massive supercontinent forms, a giant landmass named Pangaea Ultima, or Amasya, surrounded by one global ocean. This new geography drives a completely new climate, with vast arid interiors and storm-battered coasts. Life, ever resilient, evolves into new forms. Creatures unlike anything we know appear, built by a changing world. Perhaps new intelligent species will arise, digging through the rock to find our fossilized remains, pondering the civilization that came before. Meanwhile, the engine of our solar system, the sun, grows slowly hotter and brighter. It's a subtle change, less than 1% every 100 million years, but its effects are profound. Deserts expand. The equatorial regions become scorching hot. The overall heat increases across the entire planet, slowly turning up the thermostat on a global scale. 500 million years from now, Earth enters a dangerous era. The sun, now significantly brighter, begins to boil our world. It becomes powerful enough to begin evaporating the oceans. The process is slow but relentless. The great seas, which once birthed life, shrink into shallow, salty plains. The planet's water cycle is broken. As water vapor rises into the upper atmosphere, the sun's intense radiation splits the molecules, and the light hydrogen atoms escape into space forever. The atmosphere loses its moisture, Earth dries out, transforming from a vibrant blue marble into a fading, rust-colored desert planet. Complex life, like plants and animals, can't survive this new, hostile environment. The great forests die off, the oxygen they produced vanishes, and the air becomes thick with carbon dioxide once more. The planet begins to suffocate. 1 billion years into the future. Earth is unbearably hot. The average surface temperature is well over the boiling point of water. Most life is gone. If anything survives, it's only a few extremophile microorganisms, clinging to existence in the last pockets of liquid water deep underground or high in the cooler atmosphere. The sun continues its inexorable swell. By 3 billion years, the runaway greenhouse effect is complete. Earth looks like its sister planet Venus, a dry, scorched, and toxic wasteland under a crushing, acidic atmosphere. By 4 billion years, the transformation is total. The oceans are gone, the atmosphere has been almost entirely stripped away by the solar wind, and Earth becomes a lifeless rock, a silent, mummified world circling a dying star that has become its tormentor. In about 5 billion years, the sun exhausts the hydrogen fuel in its core and enters its final cataclysmic phase. It expands into a red giant. Its outer layers, once millions of miles away, stretch outward, closer and closer, until they reach Earth's orbit. The sky on our dead world would be filled entirely by the fiery surface of the sun. Temperatures on what's left of the surface rise above 1,000 degrees Celsius. The rock itself begins to melt. The great mountains, which stood for eons, collapse into pools of lava. And then, Earth is consumed. The entire planet is engulfed by the expanding fire of the sun. It vaporizes in the stellar furnace, its atoms scattered into the sun's outer layers. The planet that hosted Shakespeare, Einstein, and the story of humanity is erased from existence. After destroying Earth and the inner planets, the sun sheds its outer layers. This material expands outward, forming a beautiful, glowing planetary nebula. At the center of this cosmic ghost remains a white dwarf, a tiny, hot, Earth-sized stellar corpse. This is the sun's final form, a dying star that will slowly cool and fade over trillions of years. The remaining debris of the solar system, the giant outer planets, and the scattered asteroids will continue to orbit this faint ember, a lonely monument to what once was. Far away, on a galactic scale, the Milky Way will merge with the Andromeda Galaxy to form one enormous swirling system. But even this grand structure is temporary. Over hundreds of billions of years, the stars burn out, galaxies dim. The universe grows colder, quieter, and emptier as it continues to expand. At 1 trillion years, almost all starlight is gone, the age of stars is over. And so, after 1 trillion years, the story of Earth ends. A brief spark of life in a universe far older and vaster than we can imagine. But today, our planet is alive. It is blue. It is warm. It is full of people. And full of possibilities. Treasure this moment in cosmic time. It is the only one we have.